The 100. The England and Wales Cricket Board had a problem. Their existing T20 Blast was popular with county loyalists but wasn't cutting through to young families and non-cricket audiences. So in 2018 they proposed something radical, a 100-ball-a-side competition with city-based teams, a simplified format, and men's and women's tournaments running side by side on the same day at the same venues. The 100 launched in 2021 amid heavy traditionalist skepticism. It has 8 franchises: Oval Invincibles, Southern Brave, Manchester Originals, London Spirit, and others, with no county names attached, deliberately trying to feel like a fresh sport. The playing format is unique. Each innings lasts 100 balls, bowlers deliver in blocks of 5 or 10, and the fielding side changes ends after every 10 balls. The league stage sends the top team straight to the final, while the second and third placed sides clash in an eliminator. Player selection is a draft, and the salary cap for the men's tournament is about £1.5 million. Overseas players are capped at 3 in the playing 11. The 100 has attracted global icons like Rashid Khan, Ellis Perry, and Smriti Mandana, but its real magic has been the women's competition getting equal billing and record crowds. Rivalries are building around the London Derby, Oval Invincibles versus London Spirit, and the Southern Brave versus Welsh Fire clashes. The ECB has already sold stakes in all 8 teams to investors, collectively valuing the competition at nearly £1 billion, with further investment from IPL owners and American sports consortiums. Broadcast deals with Sky and the BBC have put it in millions of homes for free, and the prize money, while smaller than the IPL, reflects a different mission: growth over profit. The 100 may have been ridiculed at birth, but it has pulled thousands of new eyeballs into cricket. And that's exactly what it set out to do. The ILT20. The Emirates Cricket Board had long hosted other people's tournaments, from the Asia Cup to the IPL, but in 2023 they launched their own league, the International League T20, bankrolled by the very same IPL owners who dominate the SA20. The UAE became a winter hub for T20 cricketers with 6 teams: Gulf Giants, MI Emirates, Dubai Capitals, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, Sharjah Warriors, Desert Vipers, many directly tied to IPL motherships. The format is a double round robin followed by qualifier, eliminator, and final. Player selection happens through an auction, but here's the wild twist. The ILT20 allows up to 9 overseas players in the matchday squad, and a maximum of 9 can play in the 11, with only 2 mandatory UAE players. It's an international all-star league set in Emirati stadiums. The salary cap is a generous $2.5 million, attracting bankable names like Nicholas Pooran, Andre Russell, David Warner, and Trent Bolt. MI Emirates and Gulf Giants have been the early powerhouses. The rivalries are still forging, but the clash between MI Emirates and Dubai Capitals already carries IPL-flavored spice. The financial value is hard to separate from the broader ecosystem, but broadcast partnerships with Zee and heavy Indian subcontinent interest give it a robust viewership. The champion pockets around $1.2 million, which is significant for a league so young. The ILT20 is unapologetic about what it is, a high-octane showcase for T20 mercenaries, and it delivers spectacularly. Major League Cricket. The United States has long been cricket's sleeping giant, with a passionate expat community and vast broadcast potential. After years of fragmented attempts, USA Cricket and American Cricket Enterprises launched MLC in 2023, with a substantial investment from the same. IPL ownership circles, particularly the Knight Riders Group and Chennai Super Kings, alongside American tech entrepreneurs. 6 teams took the field: MI New York, Texas Super Kings, Los Angeles Knight Riders, San Francisco Unicorns, Seattle Orcas, and Washington Freedom. The format is a league stage followed by a challenger and a final, a straightforward playoff path to crown a champion in just a few weeks. The player draft, with a mix of US eligible and international signings, stocks each squad. The overseas rule is designed to grow the domestic game, a maximum of 6 internationals in the squad, and no more than 5 can feature in the playing 11, ensuring at least one homegrown American cricketer takes the field at all times. The salary cap is around $1.2 million per team, and the league has attracted big-ticket stars like Rashid Khan, Faf du Plessis, and Quinton de Kock. MI New York, bankrolled by the Mukesh Ambani empire, won the inaugural season in a thrilling final. The rivalries, Texas versus New York, Los Angeles versus San Francisco, play on America's great city versus city culture and already sparked heated crowds. The financial commitment is serious, with MLC raising over $120 million in initial funding and securing a broadcast deal with Willow TV. Viewership is modest, but growing among both the South Asian diaspora and curious locals, and the champion takes home a cool $1 million. MLC's success is still a bet on the future, but it's the best bet American cricket has ever had. The Lanka Premier League. Sri Lanka cricket had long watched neighbours cash in on T20 leagues, while its own attempts like the LPL fizzled out. In 2020, amid a global pandemic and a national economic crisis, the board launched the LPL as an act of stubborn hope. 5 teams: Jaffna Kings, Colombo Strikers, Kandy Falcons, Gal Marvels, and Dambula Aura compete in a round-robin and playoff format. It's a draft-based recruitment system, with a modest salary cap of around $500,000 and a maximum of 4 overseas, despite the tight purse. The LPL has uncovered gems and attracted T20 nomads like Wanindu Hasaranga, Dasara Pereira, and Shoaib Malik. Jaffna Kings have been the dominant force, winning multiple titles through clever drafting and a fierce local following. The rivalries are deeply ethnic and regional, particularly Jaffna versus Colombo, carrying a cultural weight that goes far beyond cricket. The league is still finding its financial feet, with broadcast agreements improving slowly and a prize purse that gives the winner around $500,000. Yet the LPL has given Sri Lankan fans something to cheer in dark times, and it has produced unforgettable underdog stories. The Bangladesh Premier League. The Bangladesh Cricket Board launched the BPL in 2012, hoping to ride the T20 wave and showcase the country's cricket-mad populace. It's been a turbulent ride marred by corruption, late payments, and chaotic scheduling, yet the BPL refuses to die because the local passion is simply too strong. 7 teams currently battle in a double round robin followed by playoffs, qualifier, eliminator, and final. The player draft, though often subject to last-minute tinkering, sets the squads. The overseas player limit is the standard 4 in the playing, and the salary cap, though loosely applied at times, is around $2 million. Camilla Victorians have been the league's dominant force in recent years, while the Dhaka franchise carries the weight of the capital's expectations. The greatest players are domestic icons: Shakib El Hassan, Tamim Iqbal, Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah, plus overseas mavericks like Chris Gayle and Andre Russell, who have lit up the stadiums. The biggest rivalry is Dhaka versus the Port City Chattogram, a north-south grudge match that fills the Sher Bangla National Stadium. Financially, the BPL operates on a smaller scale, with valuation around $50 million and a television deal primarily aimed at the local market. The winner's check of about $400,000 might not be staggering, but in Bangladesh, the BPL is a festival of noise, color, and unfiltered emotion, and that's what keeps it punching above its weight. And there you have it.